Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to be continuing to talk to you about shapes, more specifically the way that we can classify shapes. So yesterday we talked about quadrilaterals, and specifically we got into parallelograms versus not parallelograms. So that's where I want to begin. So we have here a rectangle. Okay, it can be classified as a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides and 4 angles. So we also learned that it has 4 right angles, similar to the square. The difference between the two is that a square has 4 equal sides. A rectangle only has opposite sides that are equal. Furthermore, they're also parallelograms because opposite sides are parallel. And you can label that like this. Hold on one second, my marker's not working. Got a new one. So these little arrows indicate that these lines are parallel. And now I'm going to show you that these lines are parallel. Those sides get 2 arrows to show that those 2 are parallel and these 2 are parallel. Same thing with the square. The arrows indicate again that those lines would never cross each other. And those 2 lines would never cross each other. Okay, so one way that they're alike, they're both parallelograms, and the second way, they're both quadrilaterals. They both have 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices, so they are alike and different in a few different ways. The parallelogram and the rhombus are also similar. Okay, they're both parallelograms. The parallelogram has opposite sides parallel. And opposite sides are equal, similar to the rectangle. The rhombus is also a parallelogram. So they're alike, but they are alike, but it's also very much like a square because there are equal sides in those 2 shapes. Okay. But they're different because the square has right angles and the parallelogram does not have right angles. But the opposite angles are equal in this shape and in this shape. And all the angles are equal in these 2 shapes. Okay, so over here we have a trapezoid. It's not a parallelogram. It's the only one that's not. If I extend those 2 lines, you see that they eventually will cross. Now I'm going to show you a few different triangles. Triangles can be classified in 2 different categories. One by angle and one by side. Starting with sides first, okay? The first triangle is an equilateral triangle. All 3 sides are equal. Next we have an isosceles triangle. Only 2 sides are equal. Finally, we have a scalene triangle. There are no equal sides. Now we can classify them by angle. Okay, first we have a right triangle. It has 1 right angle. This here is an acute triangle because all the angles are smaller than a right angle. By smaller, I mean it would start like this, and it's more closed. So this has 3 acute angles. This is called an obtuse triangle. because it has a very, very, very big angle in it, an obtuse angle. So those are the different types of triangles. Again, equilateral, isosceles, scalene. This is a right triangle, acute triangle, obtuse triangle. One more thing for today. I want to show you the difference between convex and concave shapes. Okay, so these are both quadrilaterals. There are 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can see the difference. Convex come to external points. They point outward. But in a concave shape, there is one angle that goes inward. That's actually an angle there, but it's such a big angle that it's greater than 180 degrees. We'll get into that maybe another time. There was one question that Vihan had, that why does a concave shape have to have only one concave angle? It doesn't. But it has to have at least one. It can have more than one concave angle. That's all I got for today, I believe. So I think that will help you review the ideas from 15-2 and 15-3, and then we'll also be moving on to 15-4 for today, which you'll watch the video from Pearson. Have a great day.